If you or a loved one was diagnosed with missing football-itis, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Missing football-itis is a rare disease linked to watching Jets football. Exposure to Jets football in the Navy, shipyards, mills, heating, construction, or the automotive industries may put you at risk. Please don't wait. Call 1-800-U-STADIUM today for a free legal consultation and financial information packet. Missing football-itis patients, call now. 1-800-U-STADIUM. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Splash, and today I'm celebrating my superiority because I went full 1972 Los Angeles Lakers this weekend by going 33-0 in my college football picks. Thursday night, I rattled up a 15-team parlay, went full gang on everything. And then, this weekend, just a casual little 18-team parlay. Friday had some games. Saturday had some games. No game Sunday, but then the nightcap, Clemson mollywopped Georgia Tech. So I'm a rich man, ladies and gentlemen. Josh and Jack, my friends, the peasants, how are you guys doing?
Before we get into this, really quick disclaimer. We are pretty sure 1-800-U-STADIUM is not a real number. Don't try to call it. We definitely won't answer, and we're not responsible if you do. That's all we got to say. So,
should I call it? I'm going to try to call it live. That's what I'm going to do.
You're going to try to call it? I'm going to try to call digits in the phone.
Okay, here we go. Keypad. Okay, 1-800 U-S-T-A-D-I. Where's the U? U-M. So this is the number. This is the number.
This is going to be wild. We have no idea what's about to happen.
I don't know what's going to happen either.
It's probably going to just be something anticlimactic, like the operator's not going to be able to hook you up or whatever. It's a long number. I
mean, it's 11 digits. Well, the one is the U.S. area, our U.S. country code. Yeah, I don't have any. I don't have any service down here. I'm an idiot.
All right, then. That's the first minute and a half of our show down the drain.
Wow. No, that was the best part of the show's history. Because I had you guys on the edge of your seat waiting for an operator to pick up.
Yeah. I was expecting disappointment, and I still got disappointment. I'm a Detroit Lions fan, I guess, now. Anyway, we're joining you guys once again from pre-recorded land. We could not make Wednesday at 3:30 Pacific, 6:30 Eastern. That's our usual time. We couldn't make that work this week, so we're just doing this in advance. And nevertheless, we're still excited because it's game week in the NFL. This Thursday, we're back. Rams, Bills going at it in the kickoff game at SoFi Stadium at 8:20 p.m. Eastern. The hype's real.
Okay, before we get into that, what is your guys' go-to dance move? You get one dance move for the rest of your life. What are you doing?
Nothing. I'll be like the snap and step. That's my dance move.
Okay, Josh is lame. Jack, what's your dance move?
That's a good question.
You're at the club with Frankie. We're in Vegas. What are you breaking out?
The thing is, I can't dance. But this is assuming I could. Assuming I could, it's the moonwalk every time.
Ooh, I was listening to some Michael Jackson earlier. Good times were had by all.
Could also be the gritty. The gritty would be a close second. That was interesting.
Word to Cleveland Browns fans.
There you go. Anyway, gritty would be a close second, but it's probably the moonwalk.
See, I can't do the gritty that properly. I also can't floss or whatever that thing is.
I can't floss either. I would.
That's where I'm going. There's a reason I'm going with the snap and step.
So you can't dance either, Josh?
Oh, definitely not.
Okay.
None of us can dance. Good to know.
Good to know. Well, you know what we can do? We can talk football. Ladies and gentlemen, the NFL season begins at approximately 25 hours from when you're listening to this. Tomorrow at 6:30. Well, tomorrow at 6:30. AKA right now, when your wonderful ears are listening to us talk, we will be about 25 hours away from Rams, Bills, Thursday night football, SoFi Stadium. Jack, I know you're excited. What a time to be alive, ladies and gentlemen. We have survived. We have made it. We have made it 7 months without NFL football. We had to watch Iowa, South Dakota State. last Saturday. Josh is going to talk about that in a little bit. We had to watch some of the worst baseball known to me. The Washington Nationals. You had to watch the Washington Nationals. You were legally obligated to watch the Washington Nationals about 80 times. Sorry, Grams, but you had to. But now, all is well in the world. Football is back. Lamar Jackson is back under center, and I'm excited.
Yeah, it's so hype right now. I mean, there's like I'm looking at Twitter right now on the side, and like all my tweets are just football. Like it's
hallelujah. It truly is the best time of the year.
We are on the cusp.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into some hot ones, some hot takes. Funny story, I did tell one of the friends of the show, Nick L., Cardinals fan, I told him earlier to post a list. He had 32 takes, one for each team. And he said, sure, I'll post it. I sent him, a couple thousand points to make the takes. And I would like both of you to pick one team for the moment, and we will continue. So, Jack, pick a team to start. NFL team.
Give me since I feel bad since I dissed them earlier, so give me the Detroit Lions.
All right. So, Nick L's take for the Detroit Lions. He says they will make the playoffs as the 7th seed, and Dan Campbell will win Coach of the Year. Josh is already shaking his head. Jack, do you agree?
I'm not liking that one. I mean, the NFC feels a lot more wide open this year. Mm-hmm. It feels like a lot of teams actually did really start to improve. Detroit is in a division with the Green Bay Packers, who are like, if they don't make the playoffs, the world is going to end. Like that, they're in that position right now where they realistically should make the playoffs. I also think Minnesota has a shot this year too, so they'd be lucky to even get on their own division.
Okay, fair. Josh, any extra analysis?
I'm just gonna say, when's the last time a team was on Hard Knocks and made the playoffs?
We're going with the hard knocks curse.
Yeah, like it's not like
did the 2001 Ravens make the playoffs?
The 2020 LA Rams.
The Rams made it?
In 2020, they were on it with the Chargers. The Rams made it. The Chargers missed.
That doesn't count. There's two teams, so it doesn't count.
Okay, well, it's a half, I'll say, because one team made it, one team missed.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's like a lot of teams. I mean, that's not the reason I don't think they'll make it. That was just the point. I think there's just like, I don't trust Jared Goff enough. It's like he can be good with Sean McVay as his coach, yes, but is Dan Campbell on that level? No.
He's not anywhere near a Sean McVay level, obviously, but I feel like Dan Campbell's kind of at the area where I think a lot of people will tell you, like a lot of the NFL players will probably tell you that they want to play for him.
I feel like he'd be a good life coach. Like he'd get me pumped up to like go to school every day. I don't think it's like a football coach that like he has those X's and O's. Like I remember last year, I think it was Thanksgiving, the way he used to manage his timeouts cost them the game against the Bears.
Okay, so I do have some fact checking. So this is the history of Hard Knocks. Last year was in season. Colts missed the playoffs. 2020, Chargers missed the playoffs. Rams made the playoffs. 2019, Raiders missed the playoffs. 2018, Baker touchdown maker, and the Browns missed the playoffs. 2017, the Bucks missed the playoffs. 2016, the LA Rams missed the playoffs. 2015, Texans lost in the wild card. 2014, Falcons missed the playoffs. 2013, Bengals lost in the wild card round. 2012, Dolphins missed the playoffs. Is that Chris Hogan? Oh no, okay, that's not
Where
Chris
did
Hogan.
that come from?
Because there's like a picture, and it's a former Dolphins receiver who gained fame on Hard Knocks to make professional lacrosse debut. And I knew Chris Hogan played lacrosse at Rutgers. 2010 Jets lost in the AFC title game. 2009 Bengals lost in the first round. 08 Cowboys missed the playoffs. 07 Chiefs missed the playoffs. 02 Cowboys missed the playoffs. 01 Ravens lost in the divisional round.
It's like, I don't think there's like a Hard Knocks curse. I just think they pick bad teams to make the playoffs. I mean, beyond Hard Knocks. So like, Maybe there's
I
a hard
mean,
knock curse though.
I feel like the reason they do that though is because I guess some people kind of like the idea of a team that like needs to kind of improve where they're at right
Yeah,
now.
even if you also make the playoffs, you're not eligible to be in Hard Knocks.
I want to
I
say
don't know
you're
if that's a
right.
rule.
I know.
Yeah, I want to say you're right, but the Bengals made it in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, they had the 5 straight playoff years. Yeah. That was the year the Texans beat them. Second time the Texans beat them, and then the Ravens beat Denver, and New England beat Houston. And the Ravens beat the Colts. Yeah, the Colts were the 5 seeds. The Texans were the 3. The Bengals were the 6. That was the second year they had Dalton. Okay, yeah. So hard knock curse, maybe not, but that's the Detroit Lions. I did make a take back during our 24-hour live stream that I think they could make the playoffs. Probably will end up having to reject that take. Josh, please choose an NFL team.
I'll go with the Colts.
He goes with the Indianapolis Colts, much to the chagrin of the dogs outside. Nick's Indianapolis Colts take is Nyheim Hines scores 12 touchdowns.
12 touchdowns.
No, I don't
No.
think so. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's getting all the goal line carries. So it's going to be a lot of receiving and long rushing touchdowns. I don't know about that.
Okay. Fair.
Yeah.
Jack?
If JT gets hurt, then that's the only way that's happening.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys want to do an impromptu thumbs up, thumbs down with the rest of these?
Sure.
Okay. So we're just rapid fire. I'm going to list it off. You give me a thumbs up. You give me a thumbs down. Let's go. Bills, Diggs and Davis combined for 3,000 yards and 25 touchdowns. Jalen Phillips finishes top 5 in sacks. The Patriots average less than 17 points per game. 17's really low.
17's pretty low, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go
17's really
mid.
low.
I'm gonna go mid here. I'm gonna go mid.
Okay. Breece Hall leads all rookies in scrimmage yards and touchdowns. I think he does one, not both. Potentially one, not both. Eagles lead the league in rushing touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb scores 15 touchdowns. Jahan Dotson outperforms Terry McLaurin. Saquon Barkley wins comeback player of the year.
I can see that.
I want to see it just for the sake. Saquon is so fun to watch when he's healthy. I want to
He
see.
played 13 games last year. What is he coming back from? Being trash?
Yeah.
That is the Phillip Rivers method of winning it, though.
I guess so. Yeah. That's
Oh,
true.
Josh, trivia question. Name the only player to win it twice.
Phil Rivers.
No, actually, I don't know if Rivers won it twice. The answer I was looking for is Chad Pennington, but for the sake of me being a nice guy, I will make sure that Rivers didn't win it twice because that would be a little rude if he did. Nope.
I was just
2013.
guessing. You just mentioned him. I don't know.
It is Jets legend Chad Pennington.
Keep going.
Yep. Demarcus Robinson leads the Ravens in receiving yards. Chase, Higgins, and Boyd all have 1,000-yard seasons.
It's tough for 3 guys to get it.
Okay.
It's doable, but it's tough. It's really
Chase
tough
is
for
going to
3
get like
guys.
1,700 yards.
Yeah.
All right. Steelers, no receiver passes 1,000 yards. David Njoku scores 12 touchdowns. Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon combined for 30 total touchdowns. Dalvin Cook goes for 1,000 receiving yards and 1,000 rushing yards.
Yeah, I'm gonna be bold with this one. I'm gonna be
Not
bold.
gonna
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, but we'll
All right,
see.
Lions take we did. Khalil Herbert takes over the RB1 role and scores 8 touchdowns. I think 8 touchdowns could be doable. Maybe.
He's not.
Patrick Mahomes throws for 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, wins MVP.
5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's the only guy to do that, by the way. Cortland Sutton dominates with Russ and has 1,400 receiving yards and 12 touchdowns.
I can see that.
That's a
It's
lot.
possible.
That's a lot of combined production, boys.
There's a lot of targets for Russ still. So,
All right, Chargers miss the playoffs and Brandon Staley is fired. I think Staley's going to get a third year, no matter what.
they're not gonna fire Staley regardless. The playoffs is up in the air, but they're not gonna fire Staley.
Chandler Jones and Max Crosby combined for 30 sacks. I don't think 30 sacks for two guys is happening in the modern NFL. You need a guy with 20 plus in all likelihood. Jack, avert your eyes. Aaron Donald does not finish top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting.
He made that one out of bias.
Cardinals have a top 5 scoring offense and bottom 5 scoring defense. Jordan Mason leads the 49ers in rushing yards.
Can I just keep like my hand like this?
Maybe. I could just troll you and be like, the Jets are good. Zach Wilson will be a good quarterback. Noah Fant will lead the Seahawks in total touchdown receptions. Did the Colts one. James Robinson comes back as running back 1 and scores 15 touchdowns.
15 plus.
So many touchdowns.
Okay.
It's a lot for a guy.
Ryan Tannehill is benched for Malik Willis by week 8.
Ooh. I don't know when they're biased, so I'll just go.
Finally, a tricky take here. No.
Okay.
It'll be tough.
Jonathan Grenard finishes with 12 plus sacks. I love Grenard. I don't think anyone on the Texans is getting to 12 sacks. Chris Olave leads the team in receiving yards and touchdowns. Ooh, Josh agrees with it. I don't think he's going to do both, though. Maybe one, not both. Here's one that you're going to like. Tom Brady finally regresses, and the Bucs miss the playoffs. All right. DJ Moore solidifies himself as a top 7 receiver and scores 10 touchdowns. He's going for 4 again, I promise. It's like every year. There's death, there's taxes, and there's DJ Moore catching exactly 4 touchdowns. Kyle Pitts and Drake London both go over 1,000 receiving yards.
I don't like Drake London, so I can't do that.
Ooh,
I want it.
Guy. I do like London. I think he can sneak over 1,000. I think they're going to be throwing the ball a lot. So
Yeah,
there is our hot take segment. Thank you to the wonderful Nick. Maybe we should get him on the show. If we do a Cardinals-Rams game, we should get him on the show.
I can watch him rage in person. So, or he can watch me rage in person.
Yeah,
either
that'd
way.
be pretty fun.
That would be.
Have the Rams lost a game we've done live?
No. We did the week 12 Monday night game, I want to say.
Yeah, against Arizona.
Against Arizona. They won that. And then we did all of their playoff games except for the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Are we doing one tomorrow night? Tomorrow night.
I don't see why we wouldn't.
Okay. I don't know. We hadn't talked about it. Maybe we should. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, like we said, the NFL is back. It's time. We're going to make real life predictions with games that are coming up. We're not like projecting 6 months into the future anymore. So, Jack, do you want to pull up a schedule, or I can pull up a schedule?
Let me find the playoff predictor, and we can do it that way.
Okay. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a marker and a pen. I'm going to write all of our picks down that we can keep track.
Oh, I could have done that on my whiteboard. I don't have my markers with me right now.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely me not remembering. Definitely me not realizing, hey, this is live and recorded. Or this isn't live, but it's recorded. So all of our picks get recorded forever and posted on the internet.
Well, even when we do it live, it's still recorded. So.
Well, yeah, but here we go. Got the legal pad of truth.
Okay. Thank you, Google. Here we go with the NFL Week 1 schedule.
Do we want to do against the spread or just straight up?
Just straight up.
Okay.
Just straight
And
up.
what should the winner do? What should last place do?
I think the winner gets to pick what last place does.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm not a fan. I'm not.
I'm going to make Jack eat nachos.
He's going to make me eat nachos. Oh, Lord.
What's wrong with nachos?
I could have them. It's just I don't want it to be spicy. If it's not spicy, then I'll eat it.
Okay, bro, it's just nacho. You can put whatever the heck you want on them. That's the glory thing about it. Glorious thing about it.
Okay.
All right.
All right. If I just have to eat nachos, then fine, whatever. All right.
You have to go to the store and buy nacho chips. That's it. You can't. Nothing on the nachos. You just have to go buy nacho chips.
Buy the nacho chips. All right. Doable, honestly, doable. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Bills,
Okay.
Rams, the Thursday kickoff game. Thursday, September 8th, 5:20 p.m. These are all Pacific time, by the way. Who do we got?
I'm gonna go Bills.
Same. I'm going Bills.
You got ye of little faith, I can say to both of you. The Rams are taking it at home.
Okay. So I'm gonna do a code here. So S equals Splash. O equals Josh. And J equals Jack. I apologize, Josh, but that's just how it goes. So we got the S.
The second letter of his name.
Yeah. Well, hey, you're the only one with an O in your name, so that helps. All right. Next game.
Okay, Eagles at Lions.
Eagles.
These are the Sunday afternoon games. This is the 1 p.m. slate.
Eagles
I'm
by
gonna
20.
go Eagles.
Eagles by
Eagles.
20.
By 20?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll write that down.
But if they don't win by 20 and they win, I still get the point. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
We're
yeah,
just looking for outright, yeah.
yeah. Okay. So I will also go Eagles.
Okay, 49ers at Bears.
And I
Nine.
imagine you're going Eagles there, Jack.
Yeah, I went Eagles.
Okay.
49ers at Bears.
I'm going Niners.
Niners
Niners.
on the road. Okay, we've got
I like the over in that game. Over 41.
Yeah, it could be good. All right, we've got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the reigning AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals.
Bengals. Yeah.
Bengals, yeah.
All right.
No,
That's
I'm going
three in a row
to
there.
I'm going Steelers. I'm going Mitch Trubisky.
Whoa. Darn it.
Whoa,
I just
okay.
wrote it down. You're going with Mitch Trubisky. What is wrong with you? I'm going to write that. Josh says, I'm going with Trubisky. I'm going
He changes his mind and goes with Mitch Trubisky over Joe Burrow.
Okay. Sure
All
thing.
right.
Thank you for
All
the
right.
free win.
On to the AFC East, we've got the New England Patriots visiting the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to go with New England.
Okay, what team do I hate less?
The lesser of two evils in your case.
I'll be watching with Patriots fans, so I'll go Dolphins.
Okay. This is one, like, the betting line to me screams I should bet New England, but I think Miami is a better team, so I'll take Miami.
All right. Next up, we've got the Baker Mayfield Revenge Bowl. The Cleveland Browns visiting the Carolina Panthers. I'm going Carolina.
Same, I agree.
I will make it 3 for 3. Cleveland has not won an opening day game since 2003.
All right. We've got an AFC South battle. The Indianapolis Colts visiting the Houston Texans. I'm going to go with Indy on the road.
Give me the clots.
Wow, this is tough. I think Ryan Airstart's going to win. I'll go.
Matt Ryan versus Davis Mills. You look
Yeah,
at
that's
the
a great
quarterback
time.
battle
Quarterback
alone.
matchup.
So you're going with Matt Ryan.
Okay.
Did you take the Colts or the Texans?
Colts.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. On to the NFC South. I almost forgot what division it was for a second. The New Orleans Saints visiting the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to go with New Orleans.
Yeah, same. I think New Orleans wins pretty easily.
Give me the Atlanta Falcons.
Oof.
All right. Spicy.
5.5 point dogs, but at home, I'll give me Atlanta.
Speaking of spicy, the Baltimore Ravens visiting the New York Jets.
Ladies and gentlemen, JETS just end the season. Give me Baltimore.
I mean, we're going to find out Zach Wilson's playing tomorrow. I feel pretty optimistic that he'll be back, so I'll go with the Jets.
Baltimore all day. I'm sorry.
Okay, Josh.
Healthy Zach Wilson or not, it's...
Is it Zach Wilson dependent?
No, if not, it's a Joe Flacco revenge game.
So Jets regardless.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll write that down.
All right.
Next.
We've got the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Washington Commanders. That's a tough one to me, honestly.
I'm going to go with the Jags.
Okay, I know the Jags are like the sexy pick here, but I think Washington's just a better team. I think they are going to be better in the trenches. I think they are going to get better quarterback play week 1, maybe not the rest of the season, but I feel like Carson Wentz exercises some demons. Give me that.
I think Doug Peterson there starts on a good
Here's
foot.
the thing. I feel like the Jaguars will be better than what they were. They'll probably make it a close game. There's obviously like the whole week 1 energy. Everybody's like hyped and ready to go. They're not going to want to start the season off with a loss. The problem is the Commanders are just, for as messy as their organization is, I still feel like on the field they are better than what the Jaguars have to offer right now.
I just think like with Chase Young out, I don't know how much pressure.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Jonathan Allen, Teron Payne, Montez Sweat.
I know, but Chase Young's he's that guy you have to, no matter what, you have to double. And I know Trevor Lawrence had struggles last year. I do think a lot of it was on Urban Meyer. And now Doug Peterson, you have that at least like stability in a sense. You don't have to worry about, oh, what's our coach doing after the game? Or is he going to kick our kicker this week? So I just think have that. You have ETN coming back quick. Even if he doesn't look great, it's just another threat for the team.
Okay, sure. Jags or Commanders?
Give me the Commanders.
Okay.
It'll be close. I feel like I'm not confident in my pick either way, but give me the Commanders. I want to see. I don't want to see, but we should see good Carson Wentz gameplay. It's got to happen for the Commanders' sake. All right, on to the afternoon slate. These are the around 4 p.m. Eastern time games. Packers at Vikings. Give me Green Bay on the road.
Give me the Minnesota Vikings.
Yeah, I agree. Give me the Vikings. I can't believe I'm saying that.
You know what? I'm tempted to flip it now because Green Bay does get off to a pretty slow start.
We need a 2 versus 1.
Do we need a 2 versus 1? All right. I'll
stop flipping.
I'll stay loyal. Green Bay. They do get off to pretty rough starts though, so we'll see. That could be a fun game. All right, New York Giants at the Tennessee Titans. Give me the Titans.
Give me Tennessee.
Yeah, I think the Giants are the number 1 pick in the draft, so I'm gonna go with the Titans.
All right, good to know.
All right, we've got where am I at right now? We've got I almost said Oakland. We've got the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers. I'm gonna say Chargers. That could be close though.
I will agree with you, Chargers.
Same, Chargers. My team. I have to pick them.
All right. Next up, the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Arizona Cardinals. I like Kansas City in this one.
Give me the Chiefs.
Okay, I'm going to go Chiefs, but I'm going to look at Arizona +6. So I'm going to say Arizona +6, but Kansas City wins.
All right. We've got Sunday Night Football, the first one of the year. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas at Jerry World. This might be a spicy one. I'm going to go Dallas.
I'm tempted to take Dallas just because of all the time Tom Brady's missed. We don't know Chris Godwin's playing, but I can't bet against Brady. I'm going with Bucks.
Bucks. Also over 51.
It is really tough to bet against Tom Brady. We know what he can do.
I swear if you
mentioned Brady with all this time. Like, it's not just like 1 week. You're giving him probably a couple months. I know he's taking time off, which I guess is what scares me a little bit, but he's still going to be prepared mentally.
Yeah, he'll be mentally prepared. It's just that, like you said, Godwin might not play. There's, you know, all those pieces, too, that are missing for Tampa Bay. They have a really banged up line, so.
That's true, too.
We'll see. That game's going to be fun, though. Last up, Monday Night Football, first one of the year as well. I don't think we get a Monday Night doubleheader week 1, but oh well. The Russell Wilson revenge game, the Denver Broncos taking on the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to say the Denver Broncos take this one.
Yeah, I think this won't be a fun game. I think Broncos win pretty easily.
I'm going to say Broncos, but I will take Seattle +6.5. I think the line's actually moved down to +5, but Give me Seattle plus 6.5. I don't think Denver's just going to come in and stomp Seattle.
See, I disagree. I think Seattle not scored 17 points. I just don't see where their offense is coming from.
I don't think
I think they're going to be good at running the football, and that's a team that to me is going to cover a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be a stomp, but like I feel like it's just going to be one of those weird, ugly back and forth games where like you remember the Thursday night game against the Rams, week 5?
When Russ was absolutely phenomenal, yes, that was one of my favorite games of the season. Russ was unbelievable.
It was a fun game, but it was a weird game too. Like just so many weird things were happening in that one. I feel like it's like the double punt stuff, crazy things like that. I'm not saying we'll get another double punt, but okay. I feel like
I don't know if I can like say this, but that might have been the best half I've ever seen Russell Wilson play. And he threw an interception in the half, granted it was a tip, but that was an unreal half. And then he gets injured. It's like, what is the point of living?
But you have to admit the game as a whole was just.
Oh yeah, that was unintentional comedy. That was to me the number 2 game the last 15 months.
Yeah, I think Russ just comes in determined and like.
I feel like we're gonna get something on that scale. Maybe not. I don't know like how elite of Russ we'll see. Obviously, when you've been with one team for a while, there tend to be some growing pains. We saw that a little bit with the Rams last year. Matthew Stafford coming into a new system after 12 years in Detroit. Russ has been in Seattle since, I don't even remember when.
2012.
Yeah, 2012. So now, what is that? 9, 10 seasons? I can't math right now. 10 seasons with the Seahawks. Yeah. Now he's playing with the Denver Broncos. He's got to learn their system. There could be some growing pains. Who knows? So I feel like he has enough talent to make up for it, though.
We have 8 games that we are on the same side of.
Honestly, 8 of 16 isn't a bad like that. We're like,
there's some really obvious games too.
Yeah,
like obviously the Jets are winning. That's just obvious.
Okay, sure, Josh. Although I will say that if the Jets do win, I will look different for our next episode. We also have fun notes. Josh says Philly by 20. I said the over in San Francisco, Chicago. Josh said I'm going with Trubisky for some reason. He also said Jets win regardless of quarterback. I said Arizona plus 6, Seattle plus 6.5, and the over 51 in Tampa and Dallas. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the picks.
I'm going to go for one more thing.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I almost said OBJ because he's a free agent, but Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson, Darrell Henderson all get a touchdown.
Okay. That is a spicy one.
I think they're going to use Hendo at the goal line. I feel like Akers is obviously he's like, I'm pretty sure he's full go right now, but I feel like Henderson's going to be more of a goal line guy. He should get some action in this game.
There's the picks for the week. Jack says Kupp, Allen Robinson, and Darrell Henderson will each score a touchdown.
There we go.
I apologize for your eardrums.
It is written in stone, ladies and gentlemen, or in this case, Splash's notepad. Next up, do we want to talk about our full season predictions though? Like I remember we were doing those earlier.
I'd be 100% down to.
Yeah, I know.
Even if it's like a little quick hitter. All right. Do you want to do awards first or like teams, divisions, stuff like that?
Let's go teams first.
All right.
What's your Super Bowl and who's winning it?
My Super Bowl, I have the indomitable Aaron Rodgers winning his second Super Bowl over the Buffalo Bills.
I have a all LA matchup. I'm going Chargers.
I'm seeing yours right now, Josh. I'm not.
You're not gonna like it. You're not gonna like the next part. I do think the Chargers win.
Where are you seeing this?
So somebody sent the graphic to the East Stadium chat. So,
oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I have the Super Bowl that we should have gotten in 2018. I have the Rams taking down the Chiefs. I'm on the run it back train.
Bro, huge shout out to Ethan. 150 layers.
Yeah, I couldn't have done. This looks amazing.
Huh? Yeah, good stuff. I feel like we're almost missing something. Keith has Denver winning the Super Bowl. What?
They have Denver he has Denver beating the Rams.
Why do three people?
Chris has the Vikings
Yeah,
making it to the Super Bowl.
I don't know what's
How-
worse, Frankie having the Eagles or Chris having the Vikings.
Definitely the Vikings.
I don't know. At least like I think the Eagles
People are reaching on the Chargers, man. I gotta see it out of Brandon Staley. I keep saying it, but it's like you
The
gotta.
Chargers have been my team since the offseason. I have to ride with them. You can't.
The offseason champion Los Angeles Chargers.
I mean, it's obviously the Jets, but like I'm just being like everyone else. I'm
Obviously
like,
the Jets.
Like the Jets
my
are.
God.
I don't want to pick them. Make everyone.
This is gonna be the most divisive segment on the whole show.
Okay, I got one for you. I actually picked the same team to win Offensive and Defensive Rookie of the Year. I didn't realize I did that.
Who'd you pick?
Drake London and Arnold Ibikiti.
I went with Breece Hall and Derek Stingley. I think Derek Stingley's having a great year. I think a lot of interceptions. I think he could be up there leading the league in interceptions.
Oh, that's tough. Like predicting interceptions is so difficult. So
I think
I
he could
can't
find
get
the
behind
ball. My one
Like,
issue is like the Texans are going to be down in a lot of games. So like teams are going to be running it the whole second half, which is a small issue for his interceptions. But I think he'll be just fine.
hold up. Who the heck did Jack pick as his Rookie of the Year?
Who I don't know why I'm forgetting his name. I'm like trying to look at the.
Is that Trevor Penning?
Yeah, I think that's Trevor Penning.
Isn't he out for like?
I think so.
Oh, is he out?
I don't think he's not healthy right now. I know
Did I
that.
do an oopsie?
When's
Did
the
I
last
do an
time an
oopsie?
offensive lineman won Rookie of the Year?
Even like Joe Thomas didn't. Like Joe Thomas had like an All-Pro caliber season. Didn't happen. Yeah,
might have
Trevor
been an
Penning is
oopsie.
hurt. He has a chance to return this season. He's out
That's
until
helpful.
he's out until November.
I like the bet. I'm going to bet it. I'm going to bet Trevor Penning. This is like
yeah,
Jake.
I think if you got that on a bookie, you'd probably have like 17 zeros.
Yeah, probably. I did an oopsie. I had another brain fart there.
Bro chose a tackle and chose an injured tackle at that.
I chose an injured tackle, but I also jumped on the Jets train and chose Sauce Gardner for my D-Roy.
See, I'm surprised no one else has CMC as Offensive Player of the Year. If he's healthy, he's a beast.
Is he going to be healthy by week 17 though?
I think he will this year.
Well, I think
if
Jamar
he
Chase
is
is
healthy,
actually Jesus. Like the JC, Jamar Chase, Jesus Christ.
I think Ethan's pick of Travis Etienne is pretty interesting for Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I feel like I went super spicy with my Offensive Player of the Year. I got Tyreek Hill.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah,
So I think we all went receivers. Actually, George went quarterback, and a couple people went running back.
I don't know who
I went
didn't
running
go
back.
quarterback. It's either Allen or Herbert, and then me and Frankie took Mahomes.
I feel like
But everyone else
Offensive
took
Player-
either Allen or Herbert.
I feel like for Offensive Player of the Year, they try to make it not a quarterback's MVP's a quarterback.
Mhm.
Yeah, MVP's quarterback every time.
Mahomes, if I remember correctly, did win it in 18. He swept
He did.
them.
He did.
Mhm.
Or I don't remember if 2019 was Lamar.
No, it was not Kamara, CMC.
MVP.
Yeah, Lamar was MVP, but Michael Thomas was actually boy. Okay.
Well, I picked an injured player for D-Roy, so that's
Good job.
Roy, so that's fun. Who would I pick as a backup? I don't know who I would take.
That's too funny.
I saw today, GM saying it's going to be Kenny Pickett, even though it's not starting week 1.
Oh, okay. I got one for you. Kenny Pickett plus 5,000 to lead the NFL in interceptions.
No.
You sure? I think that's good value.
No. The problem is I don't think he plays.
But if he does play, that's a supreme
But
value.
if he comes in week 8, for him to lead the league in interceptions is going to be so hard.
Okay, you're right. But what if he plays like week 2? What if Trubisky stinks?
I would rather pick like.
Okay, I want to go.
I don't know who I'd pick.
I'm gonna go Olave for my backup rookie of the year pick.
I like that one.
All right, awesome. I believe that should be it. Josh, did you push something? Oh, frick, I missed my pick. did I mention to you, Jack, that I was on a draft?
Oh no! Who did auto draft?
Oh, I don't. What is my team called? It's they drafted Jamar Chase at 7. Darn, I wanted a running back, but Chase is fine.
I think you're fine. But
what were you asking me? Did I pick what or press what?
Oh no! Wait, what?
You're about to ask me something.
Oh yeah. Do you actually try to push something during the show?
Oh yeah, earlier Starling Marte for Mets fans. Starling Marte was taken out of the game.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot I had this draft, so I'm a failure. Didn't think about it, and I looked over because I was gonna research something. Okay, this show is whack. I have Josh Allen winning MVP, Jamar Chase Offensive Player of the Year, and our Lord and Savior Aaron Donald winning Defensive Player of the Year for the 4th time.
Yeah, I'm dealing with a similar Cleveland Browns fan situation as you were right now, Splash. But yeah, Aaron Donald, who trains with knives, he's gonna win it.
I think it's gonna be Matt Crosby. So I think Chandler Jones crosser and teams can't double him now. He's gonna have a great year. I wouldn't be. I know we said earlier that combining for 30 sacks as a hot take. I think he can get 20 sacks.
I think Crosby's going to do the heavy lifting there. I'll just be honest.
20 sacks is a high number too.
This is also true.
That's true. I think he'll do it though, or he can do it. I don't know if he will.
All right, fellas, who should I take with the number 27 pick in a fantasy draft? Oh, I have Jason Diggs. Okay, I need to go running back.
Who are the running
I need to go running back. I'm not taking Cam Akers.
Who's available?
So Javonte, James Conner. I really screwed myself.
I would say Conner.
Conner's not a bad pick.
So it's Javonte, Conner, Akers, Chubb, Montgomery, Zeke. I wonder who we're going to be talking about momentarily. ETN, Breece Hall, J.K. Dobbins, Josh Jacobs.
I would go Chubb or what is it? PPR.
Chubb or
it's PPR.
Conner.
Ooh, I would probably go Conner son if it's PPR.
I don't really. I don't love Conner. I tried to go at least 2 running backs in the first 2 rounds. Okay. Let's talk about something a little bit more exciting, aka other running backs. Let's talk about one Ezekiel Elliott. Now I know he's not in his athletic prime as a running back, but
not sponsored.
Definitely not sponsored. Actually, Josh, you should send a DM to KSI and Logan Paul asking them if Prime would be a sponsor for us.
I will. I'll do that when we get off.
Okay. Hey.
That'd be dope.
Frankie says we're not working. We definitely are working. Actually, I might put Javonte Williams in. Yeah, I'll take Javonte. I'll try the Javonte train.
Anyway, running backs. Ezekiel Elliott is the subject of our latest edition of This or That. If you don't know how it works, Splash is basically going to list off a bunch of running backs, and we're going to decide which one we want, Zeke or the other guy.
Yep, and we will get it started with some layups, some easy ones. I'll take it easy on you guys. Christian McCaffrey.
Why did I do that? Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, it's Christian McCaffrey.
Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, Kamara.
Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt.
Ooh. I think I'd rather Kareem Hunt at this point.
Yeah, at this point, I'd take
You just want to keep listing running backs till we pick another, till I stop?
Maybe. David Montgomery. Cam Akers.
You're taking Zeke?
Real quick, for this year or for next 3
right
years?
Now.
Let's take right now. If he's your starting running back, you get your running back.
I'd rather Zeke.
Who would you rather have?
Zeke just for this year.
I don't like any of these receivers. This is the worst part I've ever. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take DJ Moore, and hopefully I can get Dameon Pierce later. Okay, Dameon Pierce.
I'd rather have
Zeke.
Okay. Fair play. Actually, I'm just gonna pull up this list of running backs so I don't have to do it from memory. Okay, Jonathan Taylor.
JT.
That's not getting answered.
Okay, Christian McCaffrey. We already did. Austin Eckler.
Eckler.
Derrick Henry.
Henry.
The king in football, at least.
Najee Harris.
Najee.
Dalvin Cook.
Cook.
Joe Mixon.
Mixon.
DeAndre Swift.
Swift.
Leonard Fournette.
Fournette.
Yeah, Fournette.
Javonte Williams.
Javonte.
James Conner.
Connor.
Aaron Jones.
Jones.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon. When healthy, Saquon.
Cam Akers. Travis Etienne.
Ooh.
Zeke.
Just Zeke, because like I don't know what ETN is yet.
All right, Brees
I don't
Hall.
know where he's at with like the injury and stuff.
Okay, do you want to exclude rookies?
Brees Hall. I'd rather Brees Hall.
Okay.
I don't care for exclude rookies.
All right. J.K. Dobbins.
Dobbins.
Josh Jacobs.
Ooh, Zeke.
Thank you. Elijah Mitchell.
Zeke.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Zeke.
Devin Singletary.
Zeke.
Miles Sanders.
Zeke.
Damian Pierce.
Zeke.
Ramondre Stevenson.
I think he's gonna be really good this year.
I'd take Zeke.
Damian Harris.
Zeke.
Ooh. I'd probably take David Harris.
I think Stevenson will be RB1 by the end of the year.
Okay.
For the Patriots.
Chase Edmonds.
Zeke.
Antonio Gibson.
Gibson.
On.
Cordero Patterson.
Cordero.
Yeah.
Scordero Patterson, we should be saying. But yeah.
AJ Dillon.
Dylan.
Rashad Penny.
Is this like for the fantasy playoffs? Because if it's fantasy playoffs, Penny. But any other week, Zeke.
Hey,
Yeah.
Zeke was 6th in fantasy points last year. James Robinson.
Ooh.
Zeke.
Michael Carter.
Zeke.
Melvin Gordon.
Zeke.
Niem Hines.
Zeke.
All right. And this, the quintessential one. Can you guys think of a running back that I left out? An important running back I left out for this conversation.
Tony Pollard.
Correct. Ezekiel Elliott or Tony Pollard. Josh?
Tony Pollard.
Jack.
Which is
Tony
a shame. I
Pollard.
have Zeke on all my teams, but Tony Pollard.
Yeah, Tony Pollard feels like prime RB1 right now. Zeke
Okay.
had his run. We'll see.
Prime? Not sponsored. All right. Well, that'll wrap us up for this or that with our friend Ezekiel Elliott. Will he do this very much? I don't know. Will he jump in the Salvation Army bucket again? That would be the best take of all time. Ezekiel Elliott scores on Thanksgiving and jumps into the bucket. Also, I am drafting Travis Etienne.
Okay, well, while you do your draft, we have a little bit. We're gonna wrap up here with our last segment. We have a little bit of college football to discuss because we recently witnessed the most insane ending to a game possibly ever. I'm not a college football casual. That one had me hooked. Or I am a college football casual. That one had me hooked. I was like watching it, and my mind was like blown at how like that's a Madden ending right there. Like if you were playing like the new EA college football game in a few years from now, that's something that would happen on that game.
Before we talk about that game, I just want to say the 12-team playoff is the dumbest idea ever. Like, if you disagree, I'm just going to say, did you not watch Oregon, Georgia this weekend? Have you not watched 1 versus 4 the last 10 years? Most 2 versus 3 games have been awful. In what world do we need a 1 seed playing the 8 seed? It makes no sense whatsoever. That's just like the NCAA wants more money. Why are you falling for their tricks?
Okay, I'm trying to find my. Here we go. I have a better idea. I hope neither of you have seen this.
No, I think we should go back to 2 teams, honestly. There's 2 good teams every year.
I don't want to hear it. This is what I'm advocating for. I'm advocating for the 667 team playoff. I want every Division 1 school, every Division 2 school, every Division 3 school right here, right now. This is what I'm talking about. This is the future. This is the future right here.
I hope the NCAA doesn't see that because they'll be like, yeah, it's a good idea. More money for us.
Okay, listen.
It takes 6 years to finish the season.
No, it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 rounds. It's the exact same length as like LSU's title season. They played 15 games.
No.
So
What do
a
you mean, no?
15-week playoff is what you're
Maybe
asking
3
for.
teams.
5 years from now, ready? This is how confident I am. 5 years from now, the 4 best teams will be Ohio State, Georgia, Bama, and who even cares about the 4th team? Still get blown out.
Okay.
USC at that point. I think it'll be USC by
national
that.
championships.
What?
Clemson won 2 national championships in the last 8 years.
I don't know if you watched Clemson's offense last night. But
That's a good point.
Okay,
Did you watch their
all right.
defense last night?
their defense was AJ Henry, insane. I guess
Okay,
Clemson
so-
can be 4th. Clemson and USC will barely make it. But that game, the Florida State LSU game, was insane.
So let me
Talking
just
about my friends.
since I'm the college football casual here, I don't really care about it too much. So I get the honor of describing the ending to you guys, and then you guys get your 2 cents. So I'm gonna quote this from the CBS Sports AM newsletter. With just over 4 minutes left, LSU quarterback Jaden Daniels found, how do you pronounce his name? Jaray Jenkins on a 22-yard pass. The extra point cut Florida State's lead to 24-17. LSU forces a 3-and-out. Florida State punts, but the punt gets muffed. FSU recovers at the 8-yard line of LSU with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. Think it's over, right? Nope. On 3rd and goal, fumble. LSU recovers. LSU has the ball on the Florida State 1-yard line. They have 1 minute and 20 seconds to go the distance. 99-yard touchdown drive, and they get it done. They go all the way down with 1 second on the clock and score the touchdown. All they have to do is kick the extra point. It gets blocked. It gets blocked by, I don't know how you pronounce his name either. Shaheem Brown, however, something like that. Apologies if I'm butchering it. Florida State wins it 24-23.
Florida State also blocked a field goal earlier in the game. I guess I'm going on another. I'm going to scream at you. The Florida State coaching staff should be, whoever called that play should be fired. Who pitches the ball on the 1-yard line? You can take a knee, kick a field goal, and the game is over. I don't know why you're pitching the ball. I get the player should have fumbled it. It's just an awful play call. And I don't really get Florida State's defense either. They're just playing prevent and letting them get all the way down to the 1-yard line. I get it's one play, but could have played better defense. But whoever blocked, don't know how you say his name, ever blocked that field goal kick, congrats for you. Chris Fowler said maybe they'll, like you said, it's possible this game was go to overtime. Didn't go to overtime.
Sensational game. As a Florida State bettor, both spread and money line and an under bettor, oh man, I was rooting so hard for LSU to go for 2 and just miss it and praise Jesus. We'd make all the money in the world. And then the extra points blocked. What a crazy week in college football. We had some fun games. Ohio State Notre Dame was actually halfway decent. The only touchdown Oregon scored was at the airport.
Georgia looked in their defense. There's a lot of question marks. I think it was 7 guys left for the draft. They looked insane going all across the field. I don't know how you say it. I think it was McIntosh was the receiver's name. Never even heard of him, and he went off. 2 touchdowns, like 100 yards. Brock Bowers didn't even really do anything, and he's the best tight end in America. Georgia will be very scary this year. I think they can run it back. We can go to Georgia Bama now. We don't need to play the next 8 weeks. We can just go to Georgia Bama. I'll watch that.
Okay, as the resident Georgia hater, I know it seems dire, but yeah, it's going to be a collision course in Atlanta, SEC title game, probably a 12-0 Georgia, probably a 12-0 Alabama, at the very least 11-1 each. Winner, he gets the number 1 seed in the college football playoff. Loser gets the number 3 seed because you obviously don't want them to be number 1 and number 4 and have to play each other. But I do love watching college football. I genuinely do, because I can turn on any game and it can actually snort cocaine live. I watched Bryant FIU, and if I read through like the last few minutes of that game, it went just so far off the rails. Okay, let me walk you through. I am trailing by. Actually, let me pull up the game script. If you guys have something else.
While you pull that up, do you think Texas could pull off the upset this week?
They're going to lose by 50.
Yeah, I agree.
Maybe 60.
The top. That's why I don't get the 12-team playoff. The top 3 teams are just so much better than everyone else. I know Ohio State didn't look good. Their top receiver was out all game, and they still almost covered a 17-point spread.
I think it's a good Notre Dame team too. I know we crap on Notre Dame.
They have no offense. That's their problem. I mean, the question mark was Ohio State's defense coming into this year, and they held Notre Dame to 10 points.
Good point. All right.
I don't think the Notre Dame quarterback looked very vanilla. He didn't look like he had anything special. But still, you talk about this defense. The first drive, they gave up a giant play, then give up a field goal and a touchdown, and the rest of the game, they just shut out Notre Dame.
Also, shout out to Virginia Tech. I don't know what you're doing. I do feel bad for kickers. Remember, everyone, if you're watching this, remember that kickers are humans. Like these
kickers
guys are
people
college
too.
students. They have to go to class. Well, I guess maybe not this Monday because Labor Day, but they have to go to class. Like they have lives. They're not getting paid. Well, they're kind of not getting paid to do this. So if you want to overreact, who the heck just took Latavius Murray in the 8th round?
I don't know if you saw the Virginia Tech player hit the fan, tackle the fan, basically.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was insane. I mean, what are you doing? This fan's just running on the field. After the game, they're storming the field. Why are you hitting him? That's just unexcusable. And there's no world where you're justified in doing that. You weigh 400 pounds, and this guy weighs 100 pounds, and you tackle him? Why?
If fans run on the field, you as a player, as
it was
stupid as that fan
it was after the game storming the field, though.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
I should have been clear about that. Yeah, he wasn't just running on the field.
Regardless, though, you can't do that. Let security handle the job. Don't. You're already bulked up enough as it is, and then you're wearing all these heavy and hard pads and that helmet and stuff like that. Just don't do that.
Imagine storming the field, all your friends, and some college player just hits you.
Some giant player wearing all that gear just
he was a lineman
charges at you.
I would be I'd be down on the ground for a little bit.
I don't even want to imagine that. Oh my god.
Okay.
Do we have what we're looking for, Splash?
Yes, I do. All right. So I'm going to walk you guys through this. I'm a Florida International bettor here. I just need them to beat Bryant. Yes, the same Bryant that now employs Doug Edert from St. Peter's, with the guy with the glorious mustache. All right. 4th quarter, FIU trails by 3. Got to have it. You got to have it right here, right now. They trail by 3. Got to have it. Grayson James hits Lexington Joseph for 11 yards. First down, 3-yard run. All right, we're moving. Incomplete. 4th and 7, 4 minutes to go. Game is on the line. If you convert, you can, maybe win the game. If you don't convert, well, you stink. Chris Mitchell finds Grayson James, touchdown, Florida International. Bryant gets the ball back with 4 minutes to play. Incomplete pass, 3rd and 5 conversion. 1st and 10, they gain 6 yards. Incomplete, 3rd and 4 conversion. 1st and 10 conversion. They're down inside the 15. 3 plays later, they score. 43 seconds left. Florida International needs to tie it. Incomplete pass. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, as a Florida International bettor, I'm about to slam my head into a brick wall because I don't think this Florida International team is going to convert on 4th down. And I was right until the greatest targeting penalty in the history of the sport. This is why I'm fully in support of targeting. I think it should be called every 5 plays. There's a throw across the middle to a receiver. He gets actually murdered. I think if the DB was tried for murder, he would be convicted. He gets the receiver gets actually obliterated, but it doesn't matter. It's a targeting penalty. Florida International gets the 15 yards. They complete the pass for 18 yards. The next play, incomplete pass, a spike, 29-yard pass. They nail the field goal to send it to overtime. Bryant scores on the first play of overtime, and then Florida International says, all right, hold my beer. Loss of 1, 2nd 11, 3rd and 11, but they get a defensive pass interference penalty. 1st and 10, 2nd and 1, 3rd and 4, 4th and 4. Game is on the line. Conversion. Biggest play. They get the conversion, and then balls to the wall. They go for 2. They get it. Grayson James to EJ Wilson. I am a victorious bettor.
Yeah.
That was the worst story I've ever told. I can't lie there.
How many yards did they gain on the targeting?
15. Yeah.
15. Yeah. So
Okay.
was it like added to the end of the play, or was it just like?
No, it was an incomplete pass. Like the pass hit the ground. A guy got Vontez perfected across the field.
That was really loud. You made it sound. I felt that impact just on that clap sound. So
Good. Okay. Do either of you guys watch a lot of soccer or play a lot of FIFA?
I play a handful of FIFA, and I'm a very depressed LA Galaxy fan. I know you're about to probably talk about the UEFA Champions League.
Oh, no, not at all.
Is that where you were going? Okay.
No. Okay. Anyways, this is my pitch to, is it Mark Emmert? Is he the
Mark
NCAA
Emmert's
dude?
president of NCAA.
NCAA. I'm just going to look up NCAA dude. That doesn't help.
It's Mark
Kyle
NCAA.
Guy is the first thing that pops up. Okay. Is it NCAA commish?
I'm very confident it's Mark Emmert.
Mark? Yeah, okay, president. That's what I was looking for. Okay, Mark Emmert. I need you to listen to me as soon as I draft Kadarius Toney. I need running backs. I'm going to draft Rashad Penny. We're going to be okay. Come on, hurry up. Okay, anyways. So Mr. Mark Emmert, I'm sure one of your lovely supporters has clipped this for you from our show. Thank you for tuning in. So Mr. Emmert, I have a proposal for you. So I think this would be a cool idea, can generate some revenue from the NCAA if you do a mid-season tournament in your college sports. It would be cool for football, but I know that athletically that's not practical. But basketball, trim some of the
Basketball already
preseason.
does it. No, basketball already does that, though.
This is a modification of that, Josh. What I am taking inspiration from is the FA Cup in England. 800 plus teams play in that every year. They play, a match every couple of weeks, and you progressively get the better teams are filtered in, and you get the Arsenals, they win a bunch, or Manchester United, Manchester City. It's fun. It's fun. It's a tradition like any other. It's the longest standing cup competition in the world, and I think the NCAA, college basketball in particular, other sports maybe not, but college basketball, I think there's enough teams, and you say, hey, instead of having a preseason, instead of having those early season games like you go to Maui, right, and you play Chaminade, well, instead of playing in Maui and playing Chaminade, I would vote to institute an FA Cup style that you have Division I, Division II teams, 600 plus of them, 700 plus of them, play in a tournament. They play, they have their exhibition game, not exhibition games, but they play their, early season games in that, and you get interspersed throughout the year, and you give a champion just like you would in Maui, just like you would for, the Big Ten SEC Challenge and these other things. So I think that is a wonderful idea. And Mr. Emmert, I hope you ignore the dude at the bottom of the screen. And
I think it's just so many games. It's way too many games.
Okay, they're going to play more games with the normal schedule they have.
I think it's fun about it. You have like the non-conference.
Yeah, okay, that's what I meant. I meant to say non-conference. I said preseason, but
you have this conference. You only play like 10 non-conference games. Yeah. I think if you have 700 teams, you're playing more than 10 games.
Even 128 teams is only 7. So
yeah, it's
just
double.
No, like you'd play to get to 9 or to get to 512. That would be 9 games. So you'd have the same.
Yes. I think it's just like it's fun. I like as a giant college basketball fan, I love how the non-conference schedule works. You get to schedule some easy games, but then you get Gonzaga Duke. You get a Gonzaga Duke game. You get a Duke Kentucky, Michigan State Kansas type game where you have these 2 top 5 programs playing in what could be a Final Four preview, and that's what makes.
What's stopping that from happening with my tournament?
But then it's my problem with the regular tournament, like we love the upsets, right? But then you get St. Peter's, UNC in the Elite Eight, and it's a 40-point game.
Yeah, I
It's
actually got
kind of
crapped on for saying that I don't like upsets.
Yeah, it's what the same thing as like the tournament already is, just earlier in the season.
Yes, exactly. It's
but
fun.
Then it ruins the specialness of the tournament.
How does it ruin anything? It's just
like
the FA Cup doesn't ruin the integrity of the Premier League.
But it's so different in soccer.
Okay.
The way soccer is just so different. Like you have the FA Cup, but you're still playing once a week in your Premier League, and you're also playing Champions League at the same time. So it's different.
Okay.
And they're also professionals. They can handle that.
That's the point that I was gonna make too. Is that like you've got these are college athletes you're talking about here, Splash. They're not
same number of games. That's my thing. It's the same number of games you'd play otherwise.
But if it's a tournament, you have to like.
You can't be doing a regular season and a tournament at the same time at the college level.
That's so much work.
If it was like interrupting the regular season, people would still find a way to complain about that.
Listen. I think what you do, you have 16 conference games, 18 conference games?
20. You have over 20. You have around 20.
Really?
It matters the conference you're in.
Okay, so let's say for the sake of example, we get 20. Can you fit 20? Okay, give me, who should I take here?
Still focused on his draft, by the way.
I apologize. I see they auto pick Darren Waller for me. I don't love Darren Waller. I'm gonna take Trevor Lawrence as like a deep sleeper. I have Russell Wilson already, but he's not like a guarantee. So
right, we should actually probably wrap.
Yeah, we should wrap it up. So my idea, I would really love to do my idea in like some form other than real life, because obviously it's not practical, especially for college football. It's not practical. But as soon as I get NCAA 24,
we'll have to test it out there. We'll see how.
Yes, I will 100%. Are you guys familiar with whatifsports.com?
It rings a bell.
Okay. What I would do is what I'm going to do at some point in the future. Dog check.
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to do. Oh my goodness. At some point in the future.
Wait, yeah, I have heard of this site. I've used it before.
Okay. At some point in the future, I'm going to do a 128 team NCAA college football bracket. And Josh, I'm going to personally message you every single result.
I want every single result.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. And when it's still Alabama versus Georgia and you wasted 2 months of your life doing it, okay, I told you so.
Well, that's not the point. I know it's going to be Alabama, Georgia, but I want the process. Also,
it's the NCAA's way to make money. Don't let them trick you.
Texas A&M beat Alabama last year, and A&M wasn't that good.
I guess that's the problem with the playoff. That's the problem with just having the playoff all year.
So that you have
teams are going to mess up once. You have to give them extra games. You want the best teams to be in the championship, right?
Yes.
So
but then they should win those games anyway. Like that's the
so hard to play perfect for a full season. There's only been one team in the NFL to do it through a Super Bowl. It's why in college it's very hard to do. Still, you got to give teams like some room to make errors.
All right. I think we've gone off the rails.
Yeah, we have.
As we tend to do here.
Shocker. All right. With that said, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like the video. It's a video. I'm not saying we're live. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, ring a ding ding, that Le'Veon bell, that notification bell, so you can get notified when we go live or when we post stuff like this, technically like this, or sometimes it gives you shorts notifications. I don't know the science with that. But anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. We get football tomorrow.
Enjoy your weekend. We have football back in our lives. We are all excited for it. We should be live. I think I want to do Sunday night. We're probably going to do Thursday night. We'll talk about it, but we'll get it figured out. And I'm
going to say punt on Monday night.
Yeah, I'm not going to look at Monday night, but Sunday night seems fun.
All right, sounds good.
All right, we'll keep you guys updated, so make sure you stay tuned. And as always, Super Bowl champion Aaron Donald trains with knives. We'll see you live soon.